Starting to smell like DD214s around here. Don't worry, I'm gonna send the aroma your way. Stay tuned. YouTube, welcome and welcome back. I go by Journeyman22. For those of you who are new to this channel, if you haven't done so, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Go ahead and like this video and hit that notification bell so you can be notified of when I drop new videos. And also, if you have anyone you feel may benefit by watching this video, go ahead and share this video for them. Today we're going to be discussing how to apply for the DOD Skillbridge program. So in a previous video, if you all remember, I discussed what the DOD Skillbridge program was and a little bit of who can apply. Today we're going to be going more in depth on how to actually apply for the program. So a little disclaimer before we start. I'm not trying to influence anyone's decision to get out of the military prematurely. I'm just simply trying to inform all of the benefit they can gain by getting out of the military through the DOD Skillbridge program. For those of you who may be new to the channel and may not have seen my previous video of me discussing what the DOD Skillbridge program actually is, I'll go ahead and give you all a little backstory of what the DOD Skillbridge program actually is. So what the DOD Skillbridge program is, it's a program given to veterans who are within 6 months of separating from their military service. They're allowed to get out up to 6 months or 180 days early, no more than that, to go and do an intern with a company of their choosing so they can gain the skills needed or gain the knowledge needed to perform a job that they would like to do on the outside. So the first thing you're going to want to do before applying for the program or even thinking about it is to make a decision. Now, the best thing I heard while serving in the military was at a commander's call. And he said, there are 3 good decisions you can make in life. And the first one being the right decision, the second one being the wrong decision, and the third being no decision at all. Well, in this case, you can't use the third one. So you're going to want to use either the first one or the second one. The first being the right, the second being the wrong decision. Now, I say that because you can either be making the right decision to get out or the wrong decision to get out. But you have to decide. You have to decide what you're going to need to survive on the outside. Because in the military, you've had everything you needed, all the support you needed, all the financial support, all your educational needs were covered, all of your family support. You had basically everything. Now, when you get out of the military, things are going to be totally different because you're going to have to rely on your own to go and find those resources that you need, and you're going to have to pay for those out of your own pocket. So take some time, think about everything that's going to be different on the outside versus while you were serving in the military, and make a good solid decision based off of that and your needs when you get out. Now, I can't stress the importance of utilizing your time wisely enough when exiting the military. Getting out of the military is no easy process, and you're going to have many challenges along the way. You're going to go back and forth in your head many times about, are you making the right decision? So the sooner you start, the better, especially when it comes to participating in the Skillbridge program. You're going to want to start at least 24 months early is what I would recommend. And one reason being is you're going to have a lot of things to do. One, you're going to need a resume. That's the first thing I recommend that you do is create a good solid resume and go ahead and start searching jobs in the area you want to live in. After you have created you a good solid resume, you've had your resume reviewed and it's all good to go, you're going to want to head over to linkedin.com. On LinkedIn, you're going to build a profile, sort of like how you would on Facebook. And through LinkedIn, you're going to start to build connections with employers and employees of companies you may want to work for once you get out of the military. And on your LinkedIn profile, you're going to have a professional picture. You're going to have all of your education listed on there, your prior work experience, your current work experience, and any achievements or anything that portrays you as a person an employer will want to hire. So you're going to want to look and sound as professional as possible on your LinkedIn profile. After your resume is built and after you built your LinkedIn profile and you've confirmed that you're going to be getting out of the military, because this is why it's so important to go ahead and actually confirm that you are getting out. Because let's say you get accepted into a Skillbridge program and you're off interning with your employer and you decide somewhere in the middle that, hey, maybe getting out isn't for me right now and I'm going to elect to stay in the military at this time. well then you only get one opportunity to participate in the Skillbridge program. And if you decide that you're gonna stay in the military, well then you just blew your one chance and you don't get to participate in the Skillbridge program again. So that's why it's so important to make these decisions early on so that you know for certain you're gonna be getting out. After that long drawn out battle back and forth in your head of getting out or staying in, and you made the decision to get out, you're gonna wanna go ahead and inform your direct supervisor. So this thing needs to follow a chain of command. So you should be letting your direct supervisor know your intentions, who should be letting your first sergeant know, who then should go ahead and tell your commander, hey, this person plans on participating in the DOD Skillbridge program. He or she is within 180 days of getting out. And this is where they're at in the process. This ensures that you're not blindsiding your leadership or your unit, and that they can afford to lose you when you are actually able to participate in the program. After you have notified your leadership or unit of your intentions on participating in the Skillbridge program, you're going to want to go ahead and contact the education office. Now, your education office is going to be the liaison between you and the Skillbridge process, and they actually supply the application needed from you and your employer. After you contacted the education office, the next step is to schedule your DOD TAPS class, your Transition Assistance Program. That's the 5-day course you participate in upon getting out of the military that's going to assist you with everything you need to know prior to you separating from service. Remember, you're allowed to participate in the DOD TAPS course more than one time. And I would recommend going at 12 months out and then again at 6 months out. This way you make sure the information that you learn is fresh, so you don't miss anything prior to you separating from service. Now, assuming that you're within 12 months of separating and you are in fact going to participate in the DOD Skillbridge program, you're going to want to go ahead and submit your separation orders. You're going to actually need these orders to actually submit your Skillbridge application. And we all in the service know how long it takes for separation orders to get around. It's like waiting on old St. Nick himself. So you're going to want to do that as soon as possible. Now, let's say you choose to do your intern through a company that hasn't been vetted by the DOD Skillbridge program already. Well, then this may take a little bit more time, and this is why it is important to start as early as possible, because now this company needs to be vetted. And in order to have them vetted, you're going to need a bunch of information that you're going to have to provide to the education office. Now, again, you can reach back to the education office for this matter and get all the documents, all the paperwork you're going to need, supply that to your employer, have your employer fill all that information out. You scan through that information before submitting it back in through the education office. And if headquarters is taking too long to review a company or to vet the company, then you can reach back to the education office for assistance with getting the company vetted so you can go ahead and submit your application. Now that you submitted your application, you've gotten it approved, now it's the fun part. This is the time to start planning for your future life outside of the military, back into the civilian world, and we hope it's a smooth transition. Thank you all for tuning in again. I hope this video was very beneficial for you, and I wish you all much success in your future endeavors. Good luck. Thank you all for tuning in again. We'll see you next time. Peace.